Salvete parentes. Hey, I'm Andy Miller. I'm your student's Latin teacher in 7th grade, and you probably met me before. Some of y'all are new to Latin. Um, Here is their Canvas page that they have. There are two. There's one for the A-Day, B-Day, and one for the everyday class. We're looking at the A-Day, B-Day class. It's the same. It's just there's a different time right there. Okay, this is from our textbook. Legate means reading and play on words. Here is a link to the syllabus, and here's where they go to access the Zoom, and here's where they go to access the classes. We'll go there right now. Sorry, the assignments. So they can go down here too and click on assignments, but here it has it all set up, and we're in week 4. Here's the first one that we did for points, Cambridge Stage 1. We're using this textbook and this workbook, and I have PDFs that they're able to access. The Minimus work textbooks that we had last year were part of the Cambridge Publishing course. And this right here, here's the link that is from the publisher that they switched. So I gave them a new link. Our first assignment was Cerberus, and they translated it and submitted it here on Canvas in a text entry box. And so it tells right there when it's due, available until September 18th, and so on. And let's see, let's click on what they did. Here's the book, and here is our first little translation that they did, Cerberus, and they can make it bigger. We're going to probably go through 5 or 6 units, maybe even more, depending. We're on Unit 3 right now, so maybe we will do more. We'll see. We focus on vocabulary and translating, but also grammar. So last year, there was a lot of vocabulary and not as much grammar. We had a lot of translating, but our quizzes were all vocabulary pretty much, and some mythology and culture. Now we're going to be focusing on everything. So there's going to be vocabulary, grammar, uh, direct objects, subjects, prepositional phrases, culture. We're learning about Caecilius and his family. He actually lived in 79 AD in Pompeii. We're going to visit his house on Google Earth, learn all about this family who really lived there. And we're going to learn a little bit about Pompeii as well, learning about Caecilius' wife Metella, houses in Pompeii. Then we get into daily life in stage 2. We're going to watch a video about the family. We just got finished watching a video about Pompeii called Pompeii the Last Day, which is a dramatic documentary, which is pretty fun. It talks about Pliny the Elder and Pliny the Younger also. So back to this. We are now in stage 3, and we just recently did the Inforo translation and are working on the Pictor translation. We'll be looking at the Forum in Pompeii, the layout there. There's Caecilius' house, and the Forum's where he does his business. He's a banker, which is called Argentarius. Argentum means silver, and you may know Ag, the periodic table, is the sign for silver. So we talk about that, and I try to bring in things like mottos and how Latin is used today and abbreviations and things like that. So that's what we're working on there. We use Quizlet also with vocabulary to study and get ready for quizzes, to practice, play games. Sometimes we watch some videos about mythology or more culture and history. Right now, let's see, let's go back to our syllabus and look at that real quick. And you can look at this at your leisure too. The cool thing is, since they're in 7th grade Latin, taking 8th grade Latin will give them 1 year high school credit, which is awesome. They can start in Latin too, next in 9th grade. Here's my email, charlesa.miller, and here's a description right here of Latin 1A, in which they are. And here are the standards for world languages and other stuff that you can look at. So just email me if you have any questions. Walete.